And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Edgecombe. Dandridge is out there with Banchero. Then it's George. And it's Maluach in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, Hedo out there at Bowl. And it's Pierce. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Iverson in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Miami. And this series will put them to the test, Drake. It's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get prepped. You go with what got you here. You're saying, here's what we've got. See if you can stop it.
Here's McGrady. Kicks it out to Iverson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the game.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now, here's Banchero. It is good.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
McGrady passes to Pierce. Now McGrady. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Pierce for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, Pierce there immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fight.
Edgecombe with it. McGrady covering. Pass to Banchero. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to count.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the Hornets making a change here. All's just checked in.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
George passes to Banchero. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Iverson. Pass to Walsh. They set the pick. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good. Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. And so here is Miami, trailing by 4. Pass to Maluach. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is McGrady. Here's Walsh. Iverson outside. He takes it in. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Nice tip. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to McGrady. Charlotte Charlotte no good that time either. Miami trailing. Dandridge passes to Banchero. Here's Maluach. And Ball sends it back. And here are the Hornets now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. The talented Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Iverson. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. McGrady. Good. That's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Then for the Heat, Jalen Wells comes in for Dandridge. And Porter subbed in for Keontae George. The shot by Wells, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Stewart a screen. Houston the pass to Stewart. Misses from short range. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And it's in there. Banchero's got 8 points.
And that's how you execute in transition. Love Banchero's approach in those situations.
Houston the pass to Johnson. There's the pick. Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Banchero against Stewart. Wells in the corner. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stewart a screen. Here's Houston. Pass to Stewart. A baseline J. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. With the crossover, power down with both hands.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
It's deflected. Here's Yaka Jonas. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Houston. Sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
The Heat have had 2 chances and the line already making them both. Free throw dropped for Edgecombe. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Chandler, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Dandridge passes to Rowland. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Heat lead by 2.
So far, both teams scorching the test. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Edgecombe with the steal. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Yeah, They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
We've got Allen Iverson. Chandler is out there with Hedo. Then it's Pierce. And it's Petrovic in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. 5 on the clock. There's Porter at the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outside, Pierce. Iverson outside. Three-pointer. Nice D from Porter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Dandridge passes to Porter. And the shot goes down. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Petrovic. Shoots it. Kept alive. Tries again. Iverson outside. To the inside. Chandler. Rebounded by Kamen. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Chandler with the rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Oh, good from Circaloo.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Porter, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Pierce. And it's Miami with the rebound. Newman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter, no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Petrovic. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Kamen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Porter. Wells sets the pick for Porter. Now Wells. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Iverson. Oh, exploding off the floor. Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Different look for Miami. Banchero's checked in for Jalen Wells. Edgecombe comes in for Porter. And it's Keontae George in for Hero. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's blocked. Here's McGrady, and the layup's good off the glass. McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Banchero outside. Shoots the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Walsh. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
He's not one of the sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot he can afford to give him.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's the Heat missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Houston. Rocket 6. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Kamen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And some changes here for the Heat. Hamilton, he's checked in for Kamen. And Wells is subbed in for Dandridge. The Heat trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
In the corner, Bull with it. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Houston. Still scoreless. Inside. They swipe it. Wells kicks to George. Hornets with the rebound. Pass to Walsh. Wells with the steal. Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
All the officials are all over that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdowns for the Hornets.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Maluach is checked in for Donaldson, and it's Dandridge for Jalen Wells. Here's the break. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Maluach. Now Edgecombe. Just 5 to shoot. The hand on it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Johnson for 3. Maluach grabs the miss. Maluach has got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
McGrady outside. Johnson double team. Pass to Jonas. Back to McGrady. This one for 3. Maluach grabs the miss. To the middle. And it's Banchero missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Miami Heat.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
On the floor for Miami. Maluach out there with Banchero. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's George, and it's Dandridge in at the small forward. Now, here is McGrady. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trail by 4. At the elbow, Edgecombe. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Iverson. Oh, that's highlight reel stuff from Hedo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. The 11-footer. It's tipped. And George hits the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Miami is shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that. Stolen by Turkoglu. Pierce against Banchero. Pass to Iverson. Here he comes, Iverson. It's not going to go for him. The Heat trail by 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets have gone 1-3 since starting the second half. Iverson outside. Pass the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that. And the second free throw, good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Back to George. Into the lane. And he makes good on the layup. George has got 5.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And Iverson throws it down.
Volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
The Heat trail by 7, and the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Banchero. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And stolen by Iverson. He lobs it up. It's deflected. Now Edgecombe. He's got 9. Here's Houston. The teardrop falls in. Houston's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Pass to Maluach. And that one drops. Maluach has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
Here's Houston. Here's Walsh. He's got 5. And here's Iverson. Just 4 to shoot. Pierce. It's hauled in by the Heat. Maluach has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edgecombe with it. Now Pierce defending. And here's the fast break. Here's Houston. There's a screen. The drive by Iverson. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. The Heat trail by 9. Throws it up high. Miami again turning it over.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And a timeout call by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's Jonas. Jennings passes to Stewart. It's back to Jennings. Here's Chandler. Porter pulls it in. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Chris Gm1 is checked in for Maluach. Johnson against Dandridge. They set the screen. Porter looking it over. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Jonas. It's back to Jennings. They need this one. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Johnson attacking.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Porter. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The defender's getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Jalen Wells checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hedo comes in for Edgecombe, and he nails the third. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Jennings against Hedo. Jennings drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jennings has got his first points of the game. And so Hedo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 9-point game.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Chandler with the screen on Dandridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Gm1. The Hornets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one drops. So Johnson hits 2 of them. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. McGrady against Porter. Puts up a deep 3. It's deflected, and we've reached the end of the third. Hornets ahead, up by 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Iverson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu. Then there's Bull. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now Turkoglu following the 3-point attempt by Chris Gm1. McGrady misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. George with the ball. Iverson picks him up. And that one's good by Porter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Iverson dishes to Turkoglu. Here's McGrady. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Porter, no luck.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He's been really flying. You combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Check in for Johnson. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Hedo.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you, Allen. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, Miami's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The knee did bend backwards and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Now here's Pierce, banked in off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 14.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Well, sets the pick for Porter. Well, good with the triple.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
McGrady kicks to Turkoglu. The three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Heat trail by 14 to the paint. And finished off by Gm1.
Good to see Gm1 throw it down, really showing no mercy inside.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to McGrady. Turkoglu outside. Launches a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Heat with some changes. Maluach is checked in for Kane. Banchero comes in for Wells. And it's Dandridge in for Edgecombe. Hornets leading by 12. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. It's Pierce on the wing. Here's Iverson. And he drives in. Hard-fought pocket for Leon.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Charlotte making a switch. Walsh is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Edgecombe's checked in. Banchero fires. Iverson with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The Heat trail by 14. Outside, George. Banchero
And on the interior, Banchero is a hard worker with terrific mobility.
That free throw, good from Banchero. No free throws, good from Banchero. McGrady with the ball. Edgecombe with the steal. Put it down hard.
Watch out below.
Woo! And he jams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pearson, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Now, Banchero. Got it to go off the glass.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Heat trail by 11. George! Down he goes for three.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Charlotte has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's McGrady. Iverson outside. 6 to shoot. McGrady outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Turkle is checked in for the Hornets. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Banchero outside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Iverson outside. From outside, it's off. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Plays it in off the window. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Going inside. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too beat up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.